On the 3rd of November 2025, Kim Yong Nam, one of the DPRK's longest-serving officials, died.
김용남 동지의 서거에 대한 부고. 영광스러운 우리 당과 국가의 강화 발전사에 덕출한 공적을 남긴 로세대 혁명가인 김용남 동지가 97살을 일기로 고귀한 생을 마치었다.
You might know him as the man who accompanied Kim Yo-jong to the Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang in 2018, conducting meetings with then President of South Korea, Moon Jae-in, in his capacity as President of the Presidium. But his legacy stretches back decades. Born in 1928 to an ethnically Korean family living under Japanese occupation, he was 18 years old when Korea saw liberation, and 20 when the DPRK itself was founded. Whilst exact details of his early life are scant, as with many Koreans born during this period, it's thought he attended Kim Il-sung University in Pyongyang, as well as studying for a time in Moscow, capital of the Allied Soviet Union. It was in the mid-1950s that Kim Yong Nam joined the leading Workers' Party of Korea, first reportedly working as a teacher at the Central Party School, and by 1956 he had firmly nailed his colours to the mast of foreign affairs, as he took on the role of section chief at the International Affairs Department of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea. By 1962, he had been named Vice Foreign Minister, and 10 years later was named Chairman of the Central Committee's International Affairs Department, later rising to the top executive decision-making body in the party, the Politburo, in 1974, as an alternate member, and then later as a full member in 1980, becoming a party secretary. His first ministerial position in the state came in 1983, when he was named Foreign Minister, succeeding Ho Dam, who had served in the role for the previous 13 years. Kim Yong Nam would remain in this role for 15 years, leaving the position only to take up his most prestigious and final appointment, President of the Presidium of the Supreme People's Assembly. For those unaware, the DPRK officially has 3 nominal heads of state. The Premier of the Cabinet is responsible for running ministries, the Chairman of the State Affairs Commission, which in 1998 had yet to be created, and was instead the predecessor agency, the National Defense Commission, and finally the Chairman of the Standing Committee of the Supreme People's Assembly, previously known as the President of the Presidium of the Supreme People's Assembly. It was to this role that Kim Yong Nam was appointed, and a role he would continue in for 21 years until his retirement on the 11th of April 2019 at the age of 91. During his time as Presidium President, Kim Yong Nam represented the government abroad, met foreign dignitaries, was responsible for appointing ambassadors and accepting credentials from foreign ambassadors, and leading the Supreme People's Assembly's Standing Committee. Making few appearances during his retirement, and after receiving treatment for colon cancer since 2024, his death from multiple organ failure was announced on the 3rd of November 2025, and the funeral committee was announced the same day on Korean Central Television, with the funeral held on Thursday the 6th of November. His death marks the end of a political career unlike most any other in the DPRK, and one of the final political figures whose life serves as a benchmark for the Korean state itself, from life under the Empire of Japan to the rapid developments of the 2020s.